Hello and welcome to another nation of expert gaming videos, and today what we're going to be doing is Transformers full of this Cybertron, and today what we're going to be doing is the multiplayer review. Basically what this entails is a good multiplayer match, which was actually my first match, so I thought was pretty okay. I can't remember what position I came in, but I thought I got a lot of kills. I did a lot of experimenting with different stuff with Bumblebee, being the first person, and basically just having some fun. So this is, I thought, would be a good kind of gameplay to use for my multiplayer review. So graphics, what I'm going to try and do with this review is, because I did a PES demo review, and I know, yeah, that's probably the worst one to do, seeing as though I'm a FIFA kind of player. But I wanted to do it just to see what kind of criticism I'd get for reviewing and all that kind of stuff. And some people thought like that my review should be more fact. Yes, it will have facts in there, but I mean as in, surely a review would be with opinion as well, because without the opinion, how are you meant to get people's actual reactions to it and actual opinions on it? Because if you've just got fact, everyone would make about 50,000 reviews of the same identical kind of stuff, because if it's fact, it's got to be true. So unless there's facts that people don't know, but I like to kind of give my opinion on the game. I like to express my opinion, and if you don't like that, then comment below. Yeah, I can take criticism. I don't really like if people are going to be trolling and be like, oh, this is a shit review. I'm like, yeah, fair enough, but people there is signs out there that people did like that review, and as long as there's some people liking it, I don't really care how much criticism I get for it. So moving on swiftly, graphics wise, I think this game is absolutely a beast. I'm going to actually buy this game, so you'll be seeing a lot more of it if you've not checked the other two videos out. They are in my recent videos. But yeah, I'm going to be buying this, and I think it is a wonderful game to play. The graphics on it I thought were top notch, as most games are nowadays. They do have like a standard where they need to fulfill, and I think this game does fulfill that quite well. Smoothness of controls, I think this game handles pretty well. If you've played the game before, it gives you a bit of an advantage because you know more about the guns and how you play, which I think you can pick up quite easily. I'd say this game is good for a beginner. If you're going to pick it up and play, I think you can do that. You will get a disadvantage to people that know guns maybe and know where maps are, like as in when they've played it a bit more than you. But I think this game is very good for new players as well. I think it gives everyone a good chance on multiplayer. So I think, yeah, that's a very good kind of concept to have in the game. Also, it does have the elements if you have got a team of say 6 and you've got 2 6-teams and they're really good, I'd say that's going to be an interesting match to play as well. If you are one of the better players as well, it's going to be quite an intense match, quite strategic, with going around with your opponents. Very good for party battling. If you've got a good team, then you are going to be bossing it in the Transformers online servers. Going on to gameplay wise, I would say this gameplay is pretty decent. I don't mean my gameplay, but I mean as in playing the game. I'd say the kind of the element of multiplayer is really good. Server wise, I think they've got the server playing pretty well. There's only one host migration in this, and I think that's pretty decent to have, because even COD has host migrations, and that's meant to be a top quality multiplayer server, which I think you can never really escape host migrations as long as it doesn't kick you out of the match, which it doesn't, which is pretty beast. So as long as it doesn't kick you out of the match every time there's a host migration, I think that's a top winner there, and as long as you don't have like 50 billion most migrations per match. But I think this game is top quality. So really, I don't really have any background to give you on it because I'm not a huge Transformers fan, but hopefully by the end of these episodes of Transformers, hopefully by the end of the game, I will know a bit more about it. Also, I'm going to try and watch the films, as I've said in the other video, just to know a bit more about Transformers for you lot, so it's a bit more interesting for you lot that I know the characters and all that kind of stuff, and I know kind of rough about the storyline in general. I don't know if the game's going to continue on to the storyline or not, so I will kind of get up to date with that before the game comes out. Overall, I'd give this demo, I would probably go for around about a 9. I generally mean that. It is a decent demo. It's got the, well, if I'm going to go overall demo, I'd say 9. Multiplayer, I'd give it probably around about an 8, purely because, yeah, I don't know, you're limited to what you're doing, but obviously you're not going to give it a 10 out of 10, otherwise that would be like playing the actual game. So we'll see what the actual multiplayer is like when it comes out, so I'll be playing that as well. So that is pretty much it. Hopefully you've enjoyed this review. It's got my opinion out there about the game. I think it's a very good game. What is your opinion on it if you've played it? If not, go download it and play it. It's a pretty decent demo, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. So comment below your opinion. Comment anything in general if you'd like to see more demos or you'd like to see something different. Comment that below. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, that's always helpful. Leave a favourite if you really enjoyed this video and help me get more subscribers, get me more views everywhere. So that would be amazing of you lot. Subscribe if you enjoyed this content. There will be more content out daily, and I'll see you again next time. Remember to keep gaming, and I'll see you again next time.